Today we will take a look at a new browser like Google Chrome, but with AI, ChatGPT.
That you can chat with whatever is on the screen. Here I'm gonna put, please summarize nothing else because part of the context is already the window here. And there you go. Okay, today I'm gonna show you a new browser called Dia. I love it. So let's see what Dia is, right? So I'm gonna just go to Google, Dia browser. Let's take a look. So this is a browser that you can chat with your Windows. As you can see here, there is a top right that you can chat with whatever is on the screen. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Here I'm gonna put, please summarize nothing else because part of the context is already the window here. And there you go. So it's telling us that Dia will help us writing, learning, planning, shopping. Pretty cool, and I want to show you a lot of things, right? So let's take a look at the news. Let's go to TechCrunch, and then let's take a look at this article. So let's see. I'm reading through it, or I'm studying, or I want to learn, but this part I don't really understand. So as soon as I hold it, as you can see, it already passes here as context. So I can say explain, and he's gonna understand that from this page this text is the one that I want. The setup, the unexpected behavior of Claude is pretty interesting. And as you can see here, it says it's personalized to you. What model Dia is using on the background is using ChatGPT 4o. You can add attachments, you can screen capture, you can also speak to type. And what is pretty fun is that you can also write emails. For example, I'm gonna go to Gmail. And then here in Gmail, I'm gonna say write something to my friend David that I'm running late on an email, right? So he's gonna understand that the context that I'm talking about is an email. So he's gonna give me the answer in a writing kind of like block. What this is important is because when I leave the cursor, I come back to the chat and I click insert, and it inserts where my cursor was. So that is actually pretty cool. And also for learning, right? We're gonna come back to TechCrunch, and then here I'm gonna jump into another AI article. Let's say, for example, this one. And here I also want to chat about the article, right? So you can again ask questions. You can say this is gonna be personalized on me or not. What is personalization, right? We're gonna take a look on that right now. Keep in mind each tab has a different chat. So here I'm gonna go to this arrow and I'm gonna say now I wanna write something. So when I say write, means that I already taught the AI my writing style, and the same with code, right? This is a skill that I just created called morning. I'm gonna show you what it does right now. Actually, first I'm gonna show you what it means. So when you click on that query, it says personalization. Here you can choose the color that you want Dia to be. So in this case, I'm gonna choose blue. Your answers are going to be personalized. Who inspires you, or what people kind of like should influence Dia's taste, and then share a bit about yourself. Here's like what I do pretty much. In write skill, you can teach Dia how to write. So every time you need Dia on the chat, you just call it, and he's already trained on how to write. Here is like just doing professional Twitter posts from news articles. Code. Proficient in Python, so I just wanted step by step and primary in this language. And then this one is a custom skill that is called when I put forward hashtag morning. And then the prompt is show me the top world news, the weather in Sanford, Florida, and some recent AI news. Add a quote that might inspire me to do my best work. So let's take a look how this is. All right. Let's call the morning one. Boom. Well, now what it's gonna do is gonna get the weather, it's gonna give me some news in AI, and then he's also gonna give me a motivational phrase. And then here he says the world news is turbulent. I understand that, meaning that there's a lot of weird stuff happening in the world. We all know that. Sanford, Florida faces storms. This is the weather for today. And then what's happening with AI. There you go. The interesting part is that Dia is learning from your browsing history for what you do. So like part of the memory of Dia is how often and how much time you spend in each website. So the AI knows you perfectly and learns how you use your browser to enhance your experience. This is something amazing. I have always been a Safari user, and now Dia is my default. That's it. Pretty much, these are the news. Here we have the weather and some AI news as well that have happened lately. So as you can see, is something amazing. Now, keep in mind for DIA, you need to join the waitlist. And once you get access, you need to have a Mac with an M1 chip or after, so M2, M3, and M4. DIA only works in Macs with M chips.